Hello everyone, welcome to another accordions and cigars video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Punch Gran Puro Santa Rita. And I was supposed to do the Rancho, which is the Robusto size, but unfortunately this morning I sat it on the counter and grabbing all my stuff, and of all things it rolled down and hit the floor and it shattered. The wrapper just went poof. So we're going to be doing that another time. So luckily, in Stockton, there's a high-end tobacco place called the Havana Leaf, and I ran over there and grabbed this one. They didn't have the Rancho, unfortunately, so, but it's all right, still good. So the Santa Rita is a 4.5 by 52 size. It is a nice brown wrapper, pretty smooth. There's no, it's a tad bit toothy, but very, very minimum. Let's see, it is a double cap. Just like most typical cigars, barnyard smell. Just like walking into a farm and you just take a deep breath and you smell manure. That's what it is. All right. I'm excited to try this one out. I haven't smoked a Punch in a while, so I'm excited for it. All right, let's see what we got here. Perfect. Draw feels like there's a little resistance, but we'll see when I light it up how it's actually going to perform. Now this size is a little shorter than the Robusto, so it's probably going to be maybe a half-hour smoke. But again, we'll see how it goes. I've been wrong before. And in case anybody's wondering, I'm just toasting the foot. I'm not letting the flame touch it. I'm just letting it naturally combust from the heat, because you don't want to burn the tobacco, because when you get the first puff, then otherwise it's just gonna taste burnt. Perfect. Getting a lot of pepper. Very, very leathery. And the pepper is very strong. That's all pretty much what I'm tasting. The natural, the leather and the pepper and the finish is still there. The flip smoke also smells a little leathery. Like I said in one of my other reviews, if you get a jacket and you take it out and you smell it, it's pretty much what I'm getting for my palate and what I'm catching. Yeah. Well, good start. I'll cut it off here and we'll come back in about 15-20 minutes and we'll see how it goes. We're 15 minutes in. As you could tell, it's what we call in cigar lingo canoeing. It's very wonky. And like I said, I got this about an hour ago from the Havana Leaf, right from their humidor. So I don't know what their setting is at, but yeah. The flavor though, the black pepper took a back seat a little bit. It's still on the palate, on the back of the tongue. It's not as prominent, but there is like a spicy heat on it. I want to say, because there's a little hint of sweetness to it, so I want to say it's cinnamon. It's almost kind of like a Red Hot. If you ever had a Red Hot, there's it's hot, but then there's that little touch of sweetness to it. It's kind of, it's kind of starting to burn off a little bit. I was thinking about touching it up, but I think I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Maybe it might catch up. The draw is it's not really perfect. It's a little tight. There's not a lot of smoke output coming from it, but all in all, still pretty good. Pretty good on the flavors and everything. Pretty consistent so far. So so far we are 15 minutes in. So it could be about. It's kind of a slow burner, so it could be a 45 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. We'll cut it off, and we'll come back in a little bit. Well, there went that. I was going to show it to you. It was about that high, and it was starting to lean. I was going to call it Leaning Tower of Pisa, but so much for that. You can kind of see it. Yeah. But we are 35 minutes in. The flavors are blended really well together now. There's no one stronger than the other. They're just slowly melding together. It's mostly leather. That cinnamon red hot is very subtle, and so is the finish on the pepper in the back of the tongue. So it's all coming together pretty good here. The burn is almost razor sharp, and luckily I did not need to touch it up, so it caught up and good. So the Havana leaf, there's nothing wrong with their humidification or anything like that. It's all good. Yeah, foot smoke still smells very leathery. Still good. Well, we're almost up to the band, so we shall I'll cut it off here and probably close to the nub, and we'll see how it goes for the final thoughts. All right, we are at an hour in, and it's getting hot at the nub, so that is where I'm going to end it. Final impressions, it was good. I liked it. I'm very glad that the blast of pepper did not continue throughout the cigar. I like pepper, but it was almost like putting a handful of pepper in your mouth and just blah, bleh, yeah. But there are people that like that, and if you do, that's fine, perfectly fine. That's why there's thousands of cigars out there to cater to everyone's taste, you know. And I got it from the Havana leaf, and it was $11.99. So for the hour slow burn, you got your pepper, you got a little cinnamon, you got the leather, and it was good. Can't complain. This is Bruno with Accordion and Cigars signing off. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.